Alright, Star Wars time. Wait, what?
Dude, we're done with Star Wars. We did the trilogy, now we're doing something else.
But what about the prequels?
No idea what you're talking about, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Nope. We're doing Hercules.
Alright.
So the movie starts the way any movie about Greek mythology should.
Black gospel singers!
Back when the world was new.
The song's catchy, but it doesn't accurately depict the story of the Titans.
What do you mean?
Well, to put it simply, the Greek gods were actually the children of the Titans, who were themselves the children of the prime gods Gaia and Uranus. Shut up. Zeus, youngest of the gods, led the Greek gods in a 10-year war with their parents, who, once they were defeated, were locked away in Tartarus.
What's Tartarus?
Greek hell.
Oh, so then this song is...
Total bullshit.
I feel informed.
The more you know. Anyway, we then see Mount Olympus, home of the gods.
And it's all gold and shiny.
And the gods are having a party.
They're celebrating Zeus and Hera's brand new son, Hercules.
Wait a minute. Hera isn't Herc's mom. Hercules was conceived when Zeus was fooling around with a mortal woman. He's not a god, he's a demigod.
Dude, if you pick apart every piece of this movie that doesn't fit with Greek mythology, this is gonna take all day. Besides, it's a Disney movie.
Fine.
Everybody's happy, but then Hades shows up.
Nobody seems to like him.
Poor guy. He seems nice.
Yeah, but he doesn't like the other gods.
Kill myself.
If only.
So Hades goes back to the underworld.
He's not too fond of it.
There he meets his minions.
Pain. Oh, and panic. Reporting for duty.
They kinda suck, but they let him know the fates have arrived.
The who?
It's a long story. They watch the timelines and control when and how people die.
So Hades uses them to see how Herc will fit into his evil plan.
Hercules fight, you will fail.
Not very well, it seems.
This makes him all mad.
But he decides to take care of the problem.
So his minions go to capture Herc,
And they succeed.
this makes Zeus all mad.
Now that's a no.
Pain and panic feed Herc some God-Begone serum.
But they get startled by some people and fail to give Herc the last drop.
This means he's still super strong.
The people find Herc and adopt him as their son.
Man, this is just like Superman.
Oh, come on. It's not all that similar. Never mind.
Pain and panic try to finish the job.
But they suck.
A few years later, Herc's all grown up.
He tries to be helpful, but he's clumsy.
This makes things go bad.
Really bad.
Wait, wasn't that collapsing the other way?
I don't know. Magic?
Uh-huh.
Realizing their son can't live a normal life, Herc's parents tell him he's adopted.
Knowing this, he sets off to find his real parents.
And he does.
It turns out his dad's a statue.
He takes it pretty well.
His dad tells him that the only way to come back home is to be a hero.
And the only way to achieve this is to seek out a short goat man voiced by Danny DeVito.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, it makes sense if you think about it. To help him on his way, his dad reunites him with his pet magical winged horse.
And off he goes to meet the goat man.
And he does.
I'm Hercules.
The goat man's name is Phil.
It takes some convincing.
My answer is 2 words.
Okay.
But he agrees to train Hercules.
It takes some serious training, but Herc eventually evolves into a champion.
Phil decides it's time to test Herc for reals.
And so they go out into the field.
There, Herc tries to rescue a girl named Meg from a centaur.
It doesn't go very well at first.
But he eventually pulls it together.
Herc tries to make a move on Meg.
But Phil reminds him he's got stuff to do.
But it turns out Meg is working for Hades.
Yeah, but not because she wants to.
Instead of subtracting 2 years from your sentence, hey, I'm gonna add 2 on, okay?
She tells him she met somebody named Hercules.
This doesn't make him very happy.
Dead as a doornail. Weren't those your exact words?
So he puts together another plan.
Hades makes Meg bring Herc to a quarry.
Herc tries to be all heroic and rescue some kids, but it doesn't go as planned.
He tries to fight the monster, but it eats him.
Fortunately, he manages to cut his way out of its throat.
And it's all good. Never mind.
Herc continues to try to kill the monster by removing heads.
It doesn't work.
You forget the head slicing thing!
With all the heads working against him, Herc is quickly caught by the beast.
So he collapses a mountain on it.
And he survives.
This makes Hades mad.
There's a lot of mad in this movie.
Yeah.
Hades, mad at Herc's victory, continues to throw monster after monster at him.
It doesn't work, and it only makes Herc more famous.
So Hades tries to use Meg to find Herc's weaknesses.
It turns out he doesn't have any, and Meg's fallen for him.
Enough so that she even sings about it.
She doesn't want to work for Hades anymore.
He takes it about how you'd expect.
Aren't we forgetting one teensy weensy but ever so crucial little tiny detail?
Phil overhears part of the discussion.
The wrong parts.
Why does that always happen in these movies?
Phil goes to tell Herc that Meg is working for Hades.
She's a fraud!
This makes Herc mad.
Phil gets all sad and leaves.
Then Hades shows up.
He offers Meg's freedom if Herc will give up his powers for a day.
Herc accepts.
With Herc out of the way, Hades goes to release the Titans and take over Olympus.
That is so inaccurate with Greek
Shut up.
Aww.
Hades sends most of the Titans to Olympus,
But he sends one of them to go kill Herc.
Hades then goes to Olympus and very quickly takes over.
Meanwhile, Herc is getting his butt kicked by the Titan.
Then a pillar starts to fall, and Herc's about to get crushed.
But Meg pushes him out of the way.
But this means she gets hurt.
This invalidates the deal between Herc and Hades.
So Herc gets his powers back.
Which means he can go rescue the gods.
Why is it they got their butts kicked earlier, but now that Herc's here, they have no problem fighting?
I'm gonna go with magic again.
With Hades' plot defeated, he runs off.
Yeah, but not before bragging to Herc that he has Meg's soul.
This makes Herc mad, so he goes down to the underworld.
Now that's an entrance.
Herc makes Hades a deal.
If he can rescue Meg's soul, Hades must let her go.
Hades agrees.
So Herc dives into the river.
Wait a minute. Wasn't that just close enough for him to put his hands in? How does that work?
Oh, come on, it's obvious, really. Magic. Hercules swims towards Meg's soul, rapidly aging as he goes.
The Fates watch his progress and prepare to cut his lifeline when suddenly,
Godhood achieved.
Hades isn't happy.
he tries to talk with Herc.
It turns out Herc isn't very pleased with Hades, and he tosses Hades into the river.
Hades doesn't appreciate it.
Herc restores Meg's soul to her body and brings her back to life.
How does putting her soul back into her body mend her broken bones?
Ooh, guess.
Magic.
Yep.
So with this achieved, Hercules can finally go home.
But he declines and chooses to stay in the mortal world.
He decides he'd rather live life as a mortal with Meg than life as a god without her.
Yeah, because Greek gods never visit mortal women.
Wait, do they?
All the time.
Well, everybody's happy.
Hercules gets put into the stars.
And Phil even gets a smooch from Aphrodite.
Well, of course she's gonna kiss him. There's finally someone on Olympus she's not related to.
What?
Dude, all the gods are related. Hera is Zeus's sister.
Whoa, Greek mythos has a lot of incest.
You don't know the half of it.
It actually makes Star Wars look like pretty tame, you know?
Yeah. Ew.
The end.